Hello and welcome to Zerift's Thoughts on the Horizon Walker. I'm Zerift. How are you guys doing? And I want to start by saying this is probably my favorite of the Ranger subclasses. I think it's very cool, and mechanically it behaves just like the Hunter, like the other three do, other two do. Yeah. But I think it's a very solid class. I think -1 ability, and that ability is detect portal. And what that does is it makes you detect a portal to the planes. And if you haven't figured out, this is a ranger of the planes. So this is a advanced ranger among rangers because it deals with the planes, like the celestial plane, the nine hells, the everything in between, like the elemental planes, which are these things that exist outside of the world. So anything not of the world, I guess you could argue, is what they deal with. Um, it has very unique abilities, like it can resist all damage on its 15th level. It can resist, not immune. It can teleport. They can teleport. Yeah. And they have things like that. They have really cool spells like Protection from Good and Evil, Haste, one of my personal favorites. Uh, Misty Step, another one of my favorites. Banishment and Teleportation Circle. So it's a yeah, it has spells that can help the party that are very support based, and it does have spells that can get them out of situations. So, so I really think this is actually a pretty solid one, but minus detect portal, which allows you to examine planar portals. And my point about that is this: how often does that come up in a game, like an adventure book or module? If rarely, not at all. So, and it hasn't, to my knowledge. I've read a lot of modules, but I don't think there's any planar stuff in the books that much either. I've ran all of them, but I've ran some of them, played most of them. But yeah, I think yeah, unless you're doing a homebrew, because I think this is where it could really shine, is a homebrew setting where you have a very heavy influence on the where the planes have a very heavy influence, and they're just not there for sake of there, and have no influence on the world whatsoever. So a planar adventure or something where coming into planes into this world and so forth. So yeah, I think it is a pretty solid class. I think it can shine in a regular game. In a homebrew game, it can really shine if if the DM makes the world just right. So I those are my thoughts on the Horizon Walker. This is Zerift signing off.